You know, like, of course, the moment we need to record, our apartment is just hot for no reason.
It's randomly hot in here, and I don't know why.
I don't know. It's always cold, and we're always like sweatpants, hoodie, heater on.
Yeah, it's
you know, making our tea.
Like,
and
I'm kind of sweating a little bit.
I'm hot. Like getting ready for everything. I was, and it was making me like more frustrated.
Yeah.
But here we are. How's your day been? I haven't seen you like all day.
Yeah, my day was good. I was at work today. It was busy.
Yeah.
Normal shit on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean Tuesday. Yesterday after work, I took the biggest nap of my life.
Why did I think you were about to say? Why did I think you were about to say I took the biggest shit of my life?
No, it was a great nap that I took, and I posted.
That wasn't a nap. That was like a full on like.
How long did I sleep for?
I think you got in bed around maybe like 4:30.
Okay, I woke up at
7:30.
Was it 7:30?
Yes. So you slept for a good 3 hours there.
That's not a nap anymore, right?
I don't think.
Like, I can't nap for like 30 minutes. I don't know how people do it.
Yeah. I personally think that naps actually make you more tired.
No, but I felt good. But there's like this weird thing that happens if I take a nap and I wake up at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Or really just any time, I always feel like it's the next day. So this is the thing for me. If I sleep and wake up, it's the next day.
But it's not.
No, but it's not. But in my brain just thinks that
whatever are waking up in the morning.
What?
You're waking up in the morning like you think it's the next day, or you feel like it's just a next day?
I just feel like it's another day.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, we're back here.
I just burped. I hope the mic didn't pick that up.
This is some good ass mic, so it probably did.
Do you think that burping? There's no way that burping is worse than farting. Like, there's no way, because I would just choose someone to burp rather than fart any day.
That's like unpopular opinion right there.
Oh, that actually, I feel like that would be an unpopular opinion. Wow, yeah. Look at you with your segue.
I thought you did that on purpose.
No, I just thought about it because I was always
like, damn, that was like sleek.
I am always not judged, but like I always get shit for the fact that I burp, but that's because I have like I get hiccups really easily. Yoni knows. Like, I eat something slightly on the dry side, or I drink something very bubbly, and immediately I just get the hiccups.
But like, it's not even normal hiccup. I've never seen anyone hiccup like you.
Yeah.
Like, you would get like a, what is it called? Like a hiccup attack.
Yeah. And it doesn't stop.
And you go back to back to back for like, I don't know how long.
Yeah. Sometimes if it's something really spicy, it also happens.
That's so weird.
It's weird. And it wasn't really always like that. I feel like it's only been in the last couple of years.
Why are you doing that?
But anyways, I also burp really easily, and I need to burp really often, and I don't even realize it, and I feel bad because sometimes I would be talking to Yoni and then I would burp like, kind of, you know when you burp like in your mouth, like it's not like a burp that you're like, you know, like out loud and it's like it rolls in the throat. It's more like you it rolls
burp in the throat.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like those really satisfying ones after you like drank some soda or something.
Yeah, some poppy.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those, I'm talking about the burps that they're kind of like internally in your mouth and you do them with your mouth closed.
We understand.
Okay, yeah. So sometimes I would be having a conversation and I would do one of those internal burps and then I would continue talking because I'm thinking I burped internally, but actually the burp is in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then I start talking and then the person that I'm talking to can smell my burp.
Yeah.
And that's usually you.
That's usually me, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't realize, but
and then what do I do?
Until you're like, yo, did you burp? And then you get like so mad at me.
Yeah, because you don't do that, bro.
I know you. I shouldn't do that.
That's like the most disrespectful shit you can do. Yeah. Like you talk to someone face to face and then you burp and then you keep talking. Like if I burped, I would know to like look away. You know?
I know.
But you just burp and you just keep talking as if nothing happened. It's like imagine farting and just keep talking as if nothing happened.
I mean, what are you gonna do if you fart? Normally people do just keep talking, right?
You better move.
But what if you're like mid-conversation? Because that's happened to me before. Like we were at a party or something, and especially it happens when I'm drinking beer. Like next level. If I'm drinking beer, I'm constantly burping.
Oh, I thought you meant farting.
No. No. I'm still talking about burping.
I was like, damn, beer makes you fart?
No. So, if I drink a lot of beer, not even a lot, if I drink any beer, I start burping, and I'm, you're sipping your beer, talking to people. So I would catch myself.
It's okay though.
Burping, and then anyways,
it's okay to burp and fart. Everybody, girls be pretending like they don't fart. That's the problem. Okay, that's the problem I have with women. Women think
it's because you just can't hear it. I never said that I don't fart. I just said that you don't hear it.
Okay, but why don't you ever announce it?
Well, you don't announce it. I just hear it. Because you go out of your way to make it heard.
No, that's not true. But anyways, we're not talking about that today.
Yeah, we're not talking about that, except we're kind of talking about that. But anyways, welcome back to the What's the Juice podcast, y'all. We missed you. I'm one of your hosts, Alia.
Hey, my name is Yoni Kodo. I wanted to have a special. I wanted to have an AKA, but it didn't come out.
Yeah. You don't really have nicknames, do you?
I mean, people just call me Yon.
Yeah, but it's not really a nickname.
That's
just
funny?
A short version of your name.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
If I meet someone in person that listens to the pod, and they ask me if I'm Yoni, sometimes they would just say, it happened to me twice, I think, and they asked me if I'm Yoni Kodo instead of just Yoni, because I always just say my name, Yoni Kodo.
Yeah, I feel like people don't know what my last name is.
Yeah,
but it's fine, because I feel Yoni's not a popular American name, and neither is my name.
It's not.
Yeah. But today we are talking about all things opinions, but more specifically, unpopular opinions, hot takes. There's different ways that you can formulate what we're going to talk about, but it's basically opinions that aren't very popular. I don't know if I need to explain it.
I think we can just get right into it.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to go. I don't know what you have written down.
Okay. So these are all things that I collected from across the internet,
and I was just
I thought it would be fun to talk about.
Yes.
Some are silly, very random, mundane, and some are a little bit deeper, and some are a little bit specific. Okay.
I'm kind of scared.
Do I read them? Because I've already seen them, so I feel like you should read it.
I mean, you can read them.
Okay, I'll read some and then you read some.
Yeah, you can
Okay. So first one, sending a very long message via text is never a good idea. A lot of people say do not send a long text on message.
I feel like people who do that either can't, it's either really late at night and you're sleeping with your partner and you can't call, but it's some shit going down in your phone, so you have to text that shit. You can't call.
Yeah. So there's no alternative. Would you rather have this is basically talking about how most people usually say why are you sending a long ass text? It's one of those things that it's
yeah.
If it's a long ass text, you might as well call each other.
No, true.
Some people say. Other people I know that they might want to send a long ass text, and then they're like, damn, why am I writing so much? And then they delete some and make it shorter.
I've never deleted. Actually, I lied. I definitely written some long ass shit before.
And then delete it?
And then deleted all of it.
Really?
And just sent
some small shit?
And then sent okay, I understand.
But that's when some drama's happening.
One time, let me tell you guys a story, okay?
Okay.
One time some shit was going down. It was a relationship problem that I had in the past, right? Mm-hmm. And basically the person broke up with me.
Mm-hmm. When people break up with you, they send you a long ass text usually. It's not some short and sweet thing. It's usually that's when the long texts come in.
Yeah, that text wasn't that very long, but I found out, this is just a story for another day, right? But I found out, got cheated on, and then somehow they broke up with me, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
So, and then I was so emotional, because if you know me, I'm an emotional guy. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna call this person. I'm not going to text. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm not going to FaceTime. I'm going to make a video. So I recorded a video. I took my iPhone, right? And I recorded a whole video. And I was telling how fucked up it was. And what they did.
You did all that.
And in the video, I started to cry. I started crying in the video.
Babe.
Yeah. I started crying in the video because I was so mad, but I was also I can't believe this shit. I can't believe you doing that.
You didn't send it, did you?
And I you know when you go to the text, you go to the videos to bring a file into the text, right? I was about to send that shit. I swear to God, I was so close to sending it, and then I just didn't. I deleted the whole video.
Yeah,
I deleted it
honestly,
from the deleted files.
Yeah, honestly.
And after I got over my emotions, I was like, thank God I didn't send that shit, because I would have laughed at myself. And that person would have kept that video forever.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, my God, I'm
and
so glad.
And that would be embarrassing.
Yeah. Like, they could have posted it.
Yeah. It's like, who knows? Years from now, you're some celebrity for some reason.
Oh, my God. Yo, I would never do that again. I don't know if I don't know if it's a thing that people do.
Who does that? I mean, if anything, I feel like now what's more popular is sending voice notes, which those you can keep.
Oh, I love voice notes.
I love voice notes.
Yeah, if you ever want to DM me at Yoni Koda on Instagram, just send me a voice note. We can talk. Texting is fine.
Yeah.
But voice notes. Okay, I know you're ready to go to the next one.
It's a little bit more personable.
It is.
Yeah.
And I do that with so many people.
Yeah.
And it's nice to hear like people's voices, you know?
Yeah.
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 Oh, wait. Do you think it's weird if someone sends you a voice note and then the other person just only responds with text?
No, because maybe they can't talk in that moment. Like I would only send a voice note if I'm at home or like in the car. I wouldn't really send a voice, or walking somewhere, but I wouldn't send a voice note if I'm like in a store. You know, it's loud, you can't hear shit.
Yeah,
I don't want people to hear the shit. Yeah.
Anyways, voice note me on Instagram right now. Anyways.
Okay.
Next.
All right. Next one is people who use a lot of emojis are probably really annoying in real life.
That's not true.
I don't think that's true.
Those are the most fun people.
I honestly think,
wait.
No, I don't think they're the most fun people. I do think that if you don't use any emojis ever, that to me is kind of like,
yo, if I'm texting someone and you don't use any emojis, I don't want to hang out with you.
Right?
Like, I don't think you're
I'm
fun.
like, are you even human?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you're feeling.
Oh, you know what's worse?
So crazy. Can you remember when there was no emojis?
No emojis, no LOL, no showing any type. Yo, if I'm texting someone and there's no LOL.
Yo, Yoni's the king of LOL. You've gotten better. You used to be the person that after everything you write LOL.
I know.
I was like,
you know what? You know when I stopped? When I looked at the thread, I was like, why do I say LOL after saying like, yes, LOL? Like, Yoni, are you hungry? Yes, LOL.
I mean, I actually probably would say yes, LOL.
But I think the reason why I did that is to not come off, because I know
it makes whatever you say a little bit more chill.
A little bit more chill. If I'm texting someone and you don't use LOL ever,
but at least maybe you use something else. Like if you don't use, like there's people that use LOL and LMAO.
LMAO is some shit really got to be funny.
Yeah, like LMAO, I'm actually laughing. LOL, I'm like chilling, but kind of like.
LOL, I'm not laughing most of the time.
Yeah, I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying is lighthearted. That's why I'm saying LOL.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but LMAO, it's like I'm actually laughing right now.
Yeah, or ha 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 ha.
I do the ha ha all the time.
I translate that as actually some shit that was actually funny.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite though is all caps ha 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 ha. Or no, ma ha ha, like with an M.
I never said ma ha ha ha.
Or with a B, ba ha ha ha. I love that.
I never said. Okay, next.
Shit. Apple Music is better than Spotify.
Here's the thing with Apple Music. Apple Music is beautiful. Apple Music.
That's the only thing it's got going for itself.
Apple Music is like iPhone, and Spotify feels like Android.
But this is where Android, Spotify is winning.
And
Apple Music,
it is winning. The quality,
it's winning for everything.
Yes, I love Spotify.
I love Spotify.
I have both, and I don't know why. I keep paying for both.
I don't know.
So,
but yeah, I would definitely say Spotify is where it's at. Their playlists are way better. The recommendations, the next up daily mixes that they make for you. There's like 5 daily mixes, each one of a different vibe that you've been listening to. You want the R&B vibe. You want the little Afro beats you've been listening to lately. You want the little jazzy morning situation. Like they put it together for you. you know?
Yeah. Shout out to Spotify. Hopefully one day we can have like a podcast
Spotify exclusive.
Spotify deal, yeah.
You know.
That'd be pretty cool. And I think we'll like one day, like in 5 years, we'll have that. A Spotify deal.
One can only dream, you know?
No, I'm telling you. It's going to happen one day.
All right. Next one. This is in quotations, right? If my friend hates them, I hate them too. The rule. And this is usually like a rule that women have. That if my friend hates them, then I hate them. Someone. Like if I have a friend and my friend doesn't like this one girl or guy, the rule is that because I'm her friend, I automatically don't like them either.
That's some high school shit.
It's not, like, it might seem like some high school shit, but many adult friendships work like that.
If I'm really cool with someone, if I consider someone my friend, and my other friend hates that person, it all depends on what they did. Because at the end of the day, if it's not my business, it's not my business. It's my friend's business.
So what if...
And I've been in that situation before where I felt like I had to pick between friends. But...
So it all depends on why does that friend like not like the other person.
Yeah, if it's something like, ooh, he slept with my ex.
I mean, that's not a friend, that's an ex. Or a boyfriend.
No, I guess, what am I trying to say? It depends how bad whatever the other friend did. But usually I don't like to get involved in that.
Yeah,
like,
but then what if like a person comes to you and they're like, we don't like this person.
What is this, like High School Musical?
Yeah, this is some shit I would say I've definitely encountered as being in like female friendships, that it's kind of a trend that when your friend who's your girlfriend doesn't like another girl or another guy, and it's like, yeah, we don't like him or we don't like her.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, just because we're friends, I'm automatically going to agree with you. And
I don't agree automatically.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I don't automatically agree with my friends just because. And also, it
depends. Like, maybe that person doesn't like my friend, but they like me. It's not my fault they don't like my friend.
Yeah.
But if they've never done some shit to me, they never hurt me, and they never actually did something really fucked up, I have no reason to not like them. And I feel like if your friendship is real, they wouldn't make you like have to choose. I don't know. I'm sure that there's a lot of people listening to this like, nah, it's fucked up. Like, if you're true friends, you should... Like,
loyal? Be loyal to your friend?
Yeah.
Well, what about the other friend? I'm loyal to them too, right?
Yeah, but you gotta just pick a side, you know?
Yeah, I don't subscribe to that type of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Long walks on the beach are actually a terrible first date.
It's very awkward.
Because...
You're not doing shit. You're just walking and talking and just thinking about shit to say. Like, what are you going to talk about?
Actually, I don't know if I agree with that. Like, a nice walk on the beach as your first date. Like, maybe, you know, it's summertime, you grabbed a juice or something, and then you just go for a walk. Like, why is that not a good date?
Because to me, it's too one-on-one.
I mean, you like for first dates to do like a whole activity.
I want to do an activity. I want to go ice skating. I want to go play basketball. I want to go to like... I want to go do something. I want to go like play pool or something, you know? Mm-hmm. So then I can see like your sense of humor. You know, I can see how you react when like you win a game or you lose a game, you fall. That's like funny. Imagine how fun a first date would be if you go ice skating and then the person you're with falls.
Yeah.
That's like, if they fall, you can laugh and hopefully they can take it.
Yeah, I would be embarrassed.
And then you help them up.
Like, I feel like I can only do activities with people that I've known or like am comfortable with.
Ice skating is a really good first date. And then after that, you do the one-on-one thing, you know? Like, you ice skate for like 30 minutes, get hot chocolate or tea. Yeah. I don't know. It sounds very like cool. Like, I want to do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah. Like, we should do like a fake first date again.
Aww. Okay. Buying stylish baby clothes is a waste of money.
When we have kids, they're not getting no Gucci, no
I don't think that
Louis.
means that they didn't say designer, just stylish.
Okay, but there's people who do that.
Yeah, no. I'm not trying to do all that. But I definitely want my kid to look fly. Like, I'm not going to be the type of parent that is going to buy their kid, like...
Don't be careful what you say, because there's people who do that who may be listening. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just not going to do that. Okay. Like, as a kid, I was dressed in the most random ass shit. It was, like, mismatched. It was... like random colors. I was also the third kid, so I just got the leftovers. I didn't get any new shit.
You got all the older kids'
exactly.
clothes.
So most of my clothes were like guy clothes, which is totally fine. But I don't know. I feel like I want my kid to wear some, like nice, like it's like I want my kid, even if they're a baby or a toddler,
like how nice
to
can
look
you
cool.
dress a baby? Like you want to give if you have a baby boy, you want to give him like a baby suit? Like a suit and tie?
No, I want them
mean.
to wear like a fit, Like I want my kid to look like they're like if they're right here, they're wearing like our vibe.
Yeah. Are we gonna make our kid an Instagram page?
No,
I hate
never.
when people do that.
I also don't want to put my kid on the internet like that. You know what I was thinking though the other day actually? Once we have a kid, like where is the kid gonna be when we're recording?
It's gonna be right there.
Yeah, but they're gonna cry and shit.
It's fine. It's gonna be like right there with me.
What if I need to breastfeed?
Well, we can do that.
Do it on the camera.
Right on the camera.
I mean, hey. All right. Women can be toxic.
Can.
Yeah.
Like how that's like a known thing.
Yeah.
Was that supposed to like stir up the pot or what?
It's kind of an unpopular opinion because I think the more popular opinion is men are toxic. That's like the constant.
No, it's women. I think.
No, but I'm saying like most of the time everybody's saying how like men are toxic and like men are trash and men are this and men are that. Like, we're always talking about like how men are like fucked up.
That type of person is probably the toxic one.
I'm just saying.
No, I know what you mean. And honestly, it's very general.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk about that, it's
but I just think that...
I just hate when women say, like, all men are trash. I don't agree with that.
I agree with that, too.
Because I'm a man, and I know that I'm not trash.
And they're probably not even talking about you.
But, I mean, I'm a man. When someone says
I know, but when they're saying that, they more talk about the general, like, fact that men have all of the like power. They're in very like powerful positions and they make a lot of choices about a lot of people, and oftentimes they're not making the right choice. When it comes to the government and laws and all these things and stuff like that.
Yeah, I understand.
However, I do think that whenever a woman does any type of toxic, negative, bad shit, we're not as quick to jump to they're toxic, they're trash. We give them the time of day to explain themselves. But I do think that women still have a lot of things that they do that they're toxic between each other. They're toxic in their relationships. Like they're not prone to toxicity coming from them, and it can be coming from different places. But I just think that, we're much quicker to see like the bad and the negative in men and men's actions and behavior, and when women do it, we kind of like go easy on them, and it takes a lot for them to do something until we call them like as it is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And like the perfect example is the Jada Smith and Will Smith like situation in their relationship. Do you want to get into all that right now?
We can get into that a little bit because this is what I mean. I don't think we spoke about the slap on the Oscars.
No, we did.
Right? We did?
Yeah, we did.
Like how many million episodes ago was that?
We spoke on it like a couple episodes after it happened.
Okay, so that's a long time ago. That's a year ago.
And everybody already knows what happened, so I don't think we need to talk about that specifically.
No, I wasn't going to say Will Smith got on stage.
Shit, I don't know.
I wasn't going to say that. But I said that, by the way, Chris Rock came out with his Netflix special last night.
It was last night.
Or Saturday night.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing. Alia fell asleep.
I fell asleep at one
it.
point. Yeah, it was.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good. I thought it was like I normally don't laugh out loud when I'm watching a special or anything, but I was actually laughing.
The thing with great comedy is that it's a little bit uncomfortable.
And it's a little bit offensive. Like it's got a little slight of offensive, you know?
It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's funny because you know why? Because it's true.
Yeah, because it's true, and also because it doesn't come from like a harmful place. Like there's always, and that's like the point of being a comedian and what comedy is in that sense, that like stand-up comedy, you take whatever's happening in society and things that might be, you know, just whatever it is, you kind of take it and you exaggerate it and you joke about it. Like that's the whole point.
A lot of people don't know how to take that. Dave Chappelle is the same thing. He talks about a lot of real things.
Yeah.
You know, maybe people don't always agree with whatever. But anyway, so Chris Rock, he did not hold off at all. Like
hold back,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
this is the first time that I feel like he really, like the first and only time he really addressed what happened at the Oscars.
Yeah, and when he was talking about, that was the only time, yes.
Yeah.
And he had every right to say whatever he said about Will Smith. Like that part wasn't even comedy.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't.
That was some real shit.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't. That was like
it wasn't even like to make a joke.
Yeah. While it was, some things were funny.
Yeah.
But
and I did agree with everything he said.
I agree with everything he said. He has every right. Some people said that he's that was too much. Like he really said some like fucked up shit, but I don't think so.
We're talking, but he said he didn't slap, he didn't hurt, he didn't embarrass.
Yeah, Chris Rock didn't do anything. He's the one who got punched or slapped. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like you had a grown ass man get on stage
in front of millions and millions of people,
slap someone across the face,
and hard too,
and then walk back laughing, and then yell and cuss at that person on TV.
That person has a family. That shit is gonna. That's so yeah.
So, but let's connect it back to what we were talking about before.
So Jada.
Listen, y'all.
I think everything starts with her.
I think that his actions are a result of her toxic femininity or passive femininity. I forget the word, but basically like she has this, she aired all of their dirty laundry.
Well, first of all, why did they even do that?
For what? For views, for ratings. Nobody was talking about her until they did that.
I love when Chris Rock said,
"What?"
Oh, actually, I mean, I don't want to ruin it for people if you haven't watched it.
Oh, like talking about you basically sat your husband down
and you said, "Hey, I cheated," and how did you feel?
Yeah, like who does that?
Like, why would you interview me? And then Will Smith, he was like, "Yeah, I'll get on the show." Like, I love Will Smith personally. I love him, and I always did, and I still do.
Yeah.
He just fucked up really bad. For 30 years, he's been such an example. Yeah. Such an example, especially for the black community.
Yeah.
You know, even not only that, but just, and then the one time you fuck up, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. People make mistakes, and that was a really bad one. I mean, it's not, he didn't punch me or did that to me, but I can see how a lot of it came from Jada.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's just the fact that
she was laughing.
So many people were saying that it was because she made a face that then he was like, "Oh, I gotta go protect her honor and whatever." And I just think that in the whole narrative of their relationship, the entanglements, the fact that she was literally having an affair, I guess it was an open relationship, but whatever, in the house with her son's friend. And then she goes on the internet and says and divulges in this whole entanglement, and then has a whole sit down with her husband and basically embarrasses the shit out of him.
And he became a meme. You remember that meme?
Yeah.
Like he took so much.
And do you think he did that for himself? He did that for her.
Yeah.
And I feel like even before all of that, all the conversations they had, it was so much about like Will kind of and I'm not saying like, yes, empower women and celebrate, your wife and defend her when it needs to be or whatever. But I just felt like the level that their relationship was taken at is very much like emotional manipulation, where she just had this, she has this thing over him of like, you have to defend me, you have to take care of me. But then she's the one that kind of like fucked him over a little bit. And then...
Not a little bit, be honest.
Yeah, a lot.
Because I don't think Will Smith is like a bad person.
I don't think anyone's saying he's a bad person, but he did a really stupid thing.
I mean...
So that doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad person, but either way, I just think that she was actually at the center and culmination of the actions that took place.
Yeah. But Will Smith is taking all the heat, and I'm sure she is too.
I don't think she is. Like, not that many.
Not as much.
I don't think many people are talking about the fact that she's at the core of it. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. A lot of people also think that the joke that Chris made was very like serious. Like, you don't joke about alopecia. Like, you don't joke about that thing. So that's like a whole debate too.
I don't know, because I mean, people make jokes about a bunch of other shit that other people say you don't make a joke about that. Like when Dave Chappelle made a joke about, I think it was like sexual assault or something. I didn't think that's something you can joke about.
I think that's
in the way that he did. So I think for anyone, there is a joke that they think that's not a joke that we shouldn't be making. And then there's other people that think a different joke shouldn't be made.
But then there's also a lot of people who think, which I'm that person, a joke is a joke. If I know it's meant to be a joke, if you want to you can joke and say anything about me. If I'm going to a show and I choose to pay, especially if I choose to pay and I'm sitting like front row and I'm just like getting roasted, that's fine. Like you have to be lighthearted. Not everything can be so like, I don't know. I just don't like to be so serious with.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm not that sensitive.
I get it.
That's why when you tell me you had a dream about your ex, whatever, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I didn't care.
I feel like Yoni's gonna talk about that with me later. So
you can't be too serious in life, okay? Life is short. Have fun, and obviously, when things needs to be serious, be serious. But I don't know. I don't know too much about like alopecia, and I know it's a serious condition. I don't think you should joke about anybody's like health.
Yeah, like maybe
condition.
It's because it was more specific to her, but I don't know.
It was also just like a build up and all
also
of that.
She's always been talking about how she's like so proud, and
but she also laughed about it
anymore. Yeah, she laughed and then she got upset.
No.
And then,
but I'm saying she made a video of her own and she was recording. She was like, well, I'm bald now. And then she was laughing.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Still doesn't give anyone else to give like a
I also
a joke.
think I saw someone saying, unpopular opinion, that both Willow and Jaden, if they weren't their kids, their careers wouldn't be as successful as they are. And I totally agree with that.
That's possible.
Anyways. Okay, we're going to do a little rapid fire situation. Okay, brunch food isn't that good. Every time I go to brunch, I think the idea of brunch, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go get brunch. It's
Can you
cute.
explain what brunch means to some people who don't know what brunch is?
Okay, so basically brunch is a thing that you eat on either like Saturdays or Sundays or long weekend Mondays. And
you can eat brunch any day though.
Yeah, I mean, you can eat brunch any day, but it's usually on the weekend because people sleep in, blah, blah, blah. And brunch is basically the combination of breakfast and lunch, brunch. And there's specific dishes that you make at brunch. Like you get a little eggs Benedict, which are like 2 eggs on an English muffin, ham, a little hollandaise sauce, potatoes, whatever. You get a little waffle. You get a little shakshuka. You get a little, I don't know, sometimes you get fries, sometimes you get a salad, sometimes you get a biscuit and gravy, sometimes you get a biscuit and egg. Yeah. Chicken and waffles, perfect brunch item.
Ooh, chicken and waffles. If you've never been to Roscoe's in LA, did you like Roscoe's?
We never went.
Oh, I went before. It's fire.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that good. But anyways, so that's brunch food. And at brunch, you also have a Bloody Mary or a mimosa or, all that stuff.
So do you agree?
So I think the idea of brunch for me is like really exciting. I'm like, yes, let's get brunch. Like I love just thinking about it, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go get brunch. Because I'm thinking we're getting pancakes, we're getting savory stuff. It's a good time. But every time I go, I kind of like leave a little dissatisfied.
Depends where you go. Because there's some brunch places that are amazing.
Yeah, what's your brunch go-to dish?
My brunch go-to dish, I love eggs. I'm trying to eat less eggs though lately. I don't know why.
I think you get in moods where like eggs start to feel a little too eggy for you and you stop eating it.
Yeah. But I love a nice omelet.
Yeah.
I'm really, really into onions.
Yo, anything we cook in this house has onions.
Last night I made chicken, rice, and I made like this like tomato soup. And for one person, I cut up a whole onion and put it in the soup.
I mean, because it cooks down. And
is that a lot?
I mean,
it was a big one too.
For me, anytime a recipe calls for like half an onion, I usually put the whole thing. You know, or if a recipe calls for like 2 cloves of garlic, I usually go for 5.
Yeah.
Like it's extra. Yeah, my go-to.
I never even said what my go-to was.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. Usually I just get what
if there's any biscuit, like if there's a biscuit dish, biscuits and gravy, biscuits and eggs, you get that.
Yeah, with a little what's it called? What did I just say? Bacon on the side.
Oh yeah, you always get some bacon.
Sometimes you know what's the funny thing? I'm not a big fan of bacon, but some days I'm like, oh, I don't eat bacon.
Yoni decides when he wants to not eat pork and when he wants to eat pork. It's very funny.
It is very funny.
And for you, it's the idea. It's like as soon as you know it's pork, you don't want it. But there's many times where you eat it and you don't know it's pork.
If you ever make something,
you still eat it.
If you ever make something and it's like pork or whatever, don't tell me.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't ever cook with pork.
That's what I'm saying. But if you ever
it's usually if we go out to eat and I'm like, oh, this is really good, whatever. And you ask me, is this beef? I just say yes. Because also beef or pork kind of tastes similar. Like, actually not really. But if you don't know.
No, not at all.
Yeah, not at all, actually.
Not at all. And to be honest, pork, like, it's pretty fire.
Pork is fire.
But I don't like it as much. Except if
no,
it's like
it's not
bacon.
that you don't like it. It's the idea.
Yeah. The idea.
Anyways, my favorite brunch item depends if I want savory or sweet. I feel like if you go to brunch, you always got to get like a savory dish for yourself and then split something sweet.
Do you want to explain what savory is for people who might not know what savory is?
Who doesn't know what? Okay, sit. You love doing that because we have international listeners.
And I
appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Savory just means like salty. You know, there's sweet and there's savory.
Okay.
It's like the salty.
Okay. I know. You're explaining it to me.
Okay, yeah. So I usually get some type of also egg situation, you know. So I do like an omelet. Sometimes I do like to do a shakshuka, which is basically like eggs cooked in a tomato sauce. And then you eat it with like some pita and there's feta cheese. You know, it's like a little bit healthier.
Fire.
Can be fire. Some people miss it sometimes, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So I would do that, or I would love like grits with an egg on top and like some saucy situation.
Alia loves runny eggs, and I will never. If I order something and it comes with like runny eggs, I'm literally
it's like
not
the world
eating
is on fire for you.
Yeah, I'm not eating it.
Yeah,
because I can't.
Yeah,
oh, and also, by the way, the reason why I bring up, can you explain what this and that means for people who? Because I remember when I was learning English,
you didn't know what savory was.
No, I mean, yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, me neither.
And I just wish there was a person when I would listen to something that they would just stop and say, "What does that word mean?"
Fair enough.
So if you're listening out there, I got your back. All right.
Okay. Yeah, and then we usually, if there's like a pancake or a waffle, I love a waffle or pancake.
Explain what a waffle is for people. No, I'm just kidding.
Waffle or pancake?
Waffle or pancake? It depends. Belgian waffles.
Actually, I love both.
Yo, I will take Belgian waffles over any waffle in the world.
Yeah, it has to be. I don't think I've ever had like
No, you haven't.
Is a Belgian waffle the one that actually kind of has some sugar like in the dough? So when you bite it, it's like crunchy?
There's different kinds, but yes, that's one of them. And in America, they have these things called Belgian waffles, but they're not.
They're not. I feel like they just call it, if it's a waffle thing, they just say Belgian waffle.
Yeah. It's not. Stop lying to the people. Okay, next.
Yeah, I love both. But waffle is like crispy, you know. Anyways, okay.
Oh, by the way, a waffle does not need to be crispy. Not always. Like there's some soft waffles that whenever we go to Antwerp.
But I want my waffle to be crispy. That's the whole point. Is that it has like a crispy inside, but then it's also soft.
We'll talk about that.
Okay. All brands of water taste the same.
That is fake.
You don't think all water tastes the same?
No, not at all.
So you're thinking Dasani and Smart Water don't taste the same?
Not at all.
What?
Fiji water and Dasani.
Actually, Fiji water is pretty good.
It's pretty good. It does not taste the same at all. Tap water does not taste like Fiji water.
Oh, yeah, no. Tap water does not taste good.
Yeah, but that's water, right? Also
Okay,
depends.
I said brands of water.
It also depends where in America you live. Like if you live in California,
don't drink the water.
but if you drink in Seattle, you can drink water straight out of the thing, and it's like
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
No Brita in this house.
No what?
Okay, Brita. Okay, having different political opinions shouldn't be a deal breaker in a relationship.
Oh, I think I think it could, and it's fair if it is. If I love Trump and you hate Trump.
That's so like...
That's going to be a very interesting relationship.
I don't think you'll be in a relationship if that's the case.
There you go.
No, but I think that maybe it's like on different subjects. Because there's some... Like, for example, somebody can be like pro-guns and another person's against guns. Like, I wouldn't really feel comfortable like being with somebody who is like, I want to have like 5 AK-47s.
What if I want to have a gun in the household just to protect the family?
I think that's a discussion that we can have.
Okay.
I don't want to have that conversation right now.
That's fine. I mean, shit. I don't like guns, by the way.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It also depends.
All.
It also depends on where you live.
Yeah.
And we will do our best to never live anywhere where we need a gun to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
But you never know.
I don't know. It's just they make me so uncomfortable, and so I don't know.
You know, I never shot a gun.
Yeah, never. Neither have I. But I actually have thought about like maybe it would be a good idea to just go to a shooting range
and get all the anger out.
No. No, to like learn how to use one. Because I feel like, what if at any point in time you find yourself in a situation where you need to use a gun and there's a gun available?
Spray, babe.
Who knows where you are? I don't have my pepper spray on my shit. And maybe who knows? I'm talking about like any situation. I don't want to have to use a gun and be confused on how the fuck do I use this. You know what I mean?
You can figure it out.
Yeah, but in the moment, you got split seconds before you... Okay. Nobody really enjoys going to the gym. They just like what it does to their bodies.
Nobody likes...
Like, nobody truly enjoys going to the gym. They just enjoy the fact that their body is going to be transformed into something.
I feel like there's a lot of people who enjoy going to the gym. That's bullshit, what you just said.
I don't know if those people truly, like, is it actually going to the gym and being at the gym and doing the workout that they enjoy? Or is it the fact that they get to look the way they do because of it?
No, it's going to... I was that person when I was in my gym phase.
But think about it.
Why are you pointing at me?
But do you think you would have enjoyed it just as much if you were seeing zero results? No. There's no way. There's no way. Because Yoni, after every gym day, he would be like...
Yo, after every gym day, I don't know what a shirt is.
Yeah, so... And you're somebody that sees progress like really quickly. So it keeps you motivated.
Yeah, it keeps me motivated. I will go to the gym for a week and I see results and I'm like, okay, this is what I do this shit for. If I went to the gym for 2 months and I don't see any results, I'm not going anymore. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to stop going.
That's what I'm saying.
Because why the fuck am I going?
I'm not going I didn't go to the gym today because it was fun. You know how much other shit is fun than going to the gym? I do it because I know that it's healthy and because of my goals, you know?
I want to stop this podcast real quick and give Alia a shout out. A special shout out to Alia because her ass been getting up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, like 6:30.
6:30 every morning for the past, I want to say, a good week, solid week, right?
And a half.
A week and a half. We're working on 2 weeks now, right?
Yeah.
And she's been doing 2 workouts a day. So she does this Pilates or yoga or something like that. And then she does cardio later on. And I just want to say that I'm very proud of you.
Aw, thanks.
Today, you barely made it out of that bed.
Guys, when I tell you I was this close to staying in bed.
And that's motivating.
To you?
To me. Because
I walked you through my process.
You walked me through your process. And
I do it right now?
I'm still very not in the gym phase. Would you say you're in your gym phase right now?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
I'm not even thinking about it. Like, this is just what I'm doing.
I'm not in it yet, but I have my program printed out. You did that to me, for me last night. I appreciate it.
But I feel like you can't really start it until you actually start it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm already behind. Today was supposed to be day 2 and I didn't go.
Well, today's supposed to be day 2, but you didn't even complete day 1. Sorry.
Yeah. I do have a soccer game in 30 minutes.
Okay. Let's just do a few more.
No. And I just want to say that, good for you. I was talking to my friend Darian. Shout out to Darian if you're listening. And we were just talking about how it was really just okay to not be in that phase. Just like, cool, I don't think about it.
Just a few episodes ago, we were like, we're just not gymming right now. No,
it was right after that. I don't know if I texted him, but I was like, bro, this is like, and it feels good to not think about it. Mm-hmm. It feels good to just be like, you know what, I'm just going to work. I'm just going to do what I got to do and not worry about it or stress about, I didn't go on Monday. I didn't go on Tuesday. How many weeks am I missing? Just don't do it at all.
Yeah.
I want to get back into it. I'm not going to lie. I might do like some push-ups or something, but I just don't know if I'm going to, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's just what we talked about. And I was like, and I was like, and he was exactly on the same page too. He felt exactly the same way. And I was like, okay, I'm not alone.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it feels good. I have this momentum. I'm trying not to overthink it too much. Just pushing myself. Yeah. And it feels good. It feels good to know that I'm actively taking care of myself, in my health. I'm trying to eat good, trying to eat those veggies, all that. All right, we're gonna do a quick little fire here. Beyonce is overrated.
Beyonce is not overrated. I know you think she's overrated.
I wrote this one in here.
No, I know. I was just about to say that because maybe in 03, 04, 6 and 7, maybe you were too young to really firsthand experience.
I don't think that has anything to do
I think it does because the way she performs, just really quickly, the way she dances and sings and moves on stage, that's hard to do. Rihanna doesn't do that.
Okay, first of all,
Why are we comparing Rihanna?
You love to compare.
I love to compare because it's just human nature.
Yeah, I'm not comparing it to Rihanna. But I would say that for me, the reason why I feel like Beyonce is a little bit overrated is simply because of how obsessed people are with her.
You ever heard of the Beehive?
Yeah, that to me makes me feel like she's overrated.
Nah, Beyonce is the GOAT.
And also because anytime she's nominated for anything, if whatever category she's nominated in, if she doesn't win, everybody says she should have won. And I don't agree with that.
You think Harry Styles should have won over Beyonce?
Yeah, because I think his album was more the album of the year than hers. Simply
because you do play it in every store almost. I walk into, I hear Harry Styles.
That's no one's fault.
I'm not gonna lie. That is true. Not true about
his album and his music was everywhere.
Yeah, it was a good summertime music.
She had a few songs that were kind of everywhere, but
yeah, but I mean, Beyonce is still. You can't say that Harry Styles is better than Beyonce.
That's not what I said.
Yeah. Okay, next. Can we do one more, please? I really don't want to be late. I'm sorry.
Fuck. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to swear.
Let me pick one.
Okay, sleeping in separate beds is way more comfortable than sharing a bed with your partner.
In separate beds?
Basically,
what? In the same room?
It's basically just saying, it's unpopular opinion. It's always more comfortable to sleep alone in your bed than to actually sleep with your partner.
It's not true. Because when I sleep next to you, I love to put, my leg on your back.
Yeah, it's so fucking heavy.
And it's comfortable. When you're not there, I feel like I can't do that. I'll try to use a pillow, but it's too squishy.
I guess this person was coming from how everybody's always like, oh my God, only if I had someone to sleep next to. And it's very romanticized.
But that's because they don't have one. They don't have a person.
Yeah. But then there are people that, at the beginning.
Are you okay? You either?
Yeah, it's itchy. When I sleep, I literally I do a whole split while I'm sleeping. If you weren't there.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
But since you are there, I can't do all that. So I kind of half agree.
Yeah.
Because also you cuddle for a second and you're like cute, whatever. But then when you actually go to sleep,
we do
you're
that.
Like, goodbye.
Yo, we do that all the time. We'll cuddle for like 2 minutes, and then it's like, all right, cool, bye.
Yeah, like you can't sleep all cute like that.
It's only in movies.
Yeah, it's fake. It's fake shit. All right, one more.
Can I pick one?
Well, you don't know which ones I've done already. So, last one, buying fake designer things.
Buying fake designer
I put that in there because I want to talk about it just real quick.
It's not going to be quick because I know you.
Okay, basically, I just think
Can I just say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
If there's a wallet and that just has LV on it, no crazy design, and if you're a person who bought that, I respect you for buying that because that's the shit you wanted to buy. But did you buy it because it says LV on it? Because
they did.
How cool is the LV on it? Like it's
cool because it's LV.
It's just 2 letters. It could have been any other letters.
Yeah, but it's LV. Like it's about the meaning that it has.
LV. Not gonna know. LV just also looks nice visually.
Yeah, I mean they made it like.
Okay, go ahead, and then we'll go close it out.
Yeah, basically, I just think that like if you're gonna buy some fake designer things, you might as well just like not buy it.
Can you fix your shirt?
I feel like we don't have time to really get into it the way that I want to. So bad on my choice, but
timing.
On the timing, yeah. But basically, I just feel like don't like if you like I get it. Designer things are overpriced. And then
she gets into it.
Designer things are overpriced to the next level. I understand that, but I also think getting some fake shit is like it's fake. It loses the whole thing that it's like a real one.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And it's part of, I guess, like the beauty of it that
you got the real thing.
That you got the real shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I bought some fake Jordans once. Fake ass Jordans.
Okay, but you bought them without knowing they were.
No. Actually, that's okay. So now you exposed me. I bought them twice. I was talking about some like the first time, way before I even knew you.
The camera's about to stop.
Oh, okay. And it was on
I need to
eBay.
stop it.
No, it's not about to stop yet. I know it's not.
Okay.
They arrived to my apartment. I was excited. I put them on. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't really know how I can tell when something is real or fake.
So how did you know it's fake?
I played 2 games in them. And the front of the shoe, my toe just like came out in the middle of a basketball game. And
that's how you knew it was fake. I mean, couldn't it just be that it was broken?
No, because Jordans don't break like that. That was some fake ass shit I bought. And for the second half, I finished the game with someone else's shoes. Like they had some extras they gave to me, and I was so embarrassed. And there's nothing worse than playing a basketball game, a real basketball game, with some fucked up shoes. That just shows that like you don't have other shoes. Yeah. You know, they can be old but still in good condition. That's fine. But when there's a hole in them, like in the front, you almost feel bad for who. Like I would want to give you a pair. Yeah. You know, we need to go, guys.
Wow, I really wanted to get into this designer thing because I feel like I need to get my thoughts in order to explain it.
Go ahead. I'll be late to my game, but
no, it's okay. We can just. I was just gonna say that I feel like the people that buy design like fake designer things, they're like, oh, I don't care for it to be real because I just like the design. But then the bag or the wallet that they get, it has like barely any design on it.
Yeah, there's no design.
I'm like, you want it for the status. So you actually do care about it, but then you get the fake thing. So I feel like that looks even worse on you than if you just saved money and bought the real thing.
But what if nobody knows that it's fake and you're the only one who knows that it's fake?
Well, I feel like people usually would ask, especially if it's somebody that is like in my life.
No one would ask, hey, is that real or fake?
I would ask because I'm like, how can you afford that? Because I don't know anyone in my life that would afford that. I can't afford that.
See, you love to get in people's business. I never ask somebody, is this fake? I don't even ask people how much things cost.
I didn't say that. I didn't say I asked how much it cost. I'm just saying if I have a friend and they have an LV bag, big ass shit, and I know their life, like I know where they work, whatever, I'm just like, is that real?
That's kind of disrespectful as a friend, honestly. Like, why would you ask that in that tone? Is that real? Like, bitch, you can afford this shit. That's what it sounds like. But that's basically what you're saying.
But they can't though.
It's like you're not even asking if it's real. You're saying you can't afford that, so I know it's fake. That's what you're really saying.
Okay, maybe I don't ask like that. Maybe I'm like, damn, is that real?
It says it the same way.
I don't think it's disrespectful. Like I, for the longest time, had a fake love ring. Those Cartier fake rings, like way back since I had it when I was 15. I got it off of eBay. It actually looked real. A lot of people asked me if it was real. But you know, I was also 15 at the time, and I got that shit because Kylie Jenner loved it. It was when she had the stacks of the bracelets, so extra. But that was like my phase, anyways. And I had that. I totally forgot my point.
You can't blame it on me now. You were talking the whole time.
Damn, got distracted
because I was talking about how it's disrespectful.
Oh, and people used to always ask me, is that real or fake? And I would say, oh no, that's fake. People would ask me that because they know I'm fucking 15 or 18, whatever, because I had it for a long time.
You know, it would be super dope having a big LV bag and then with like a cool color, just write it's fake or like fake. That would be a cool concept. I feel like Virgil did that. Shout out to Virgil, man. R.I.P., man.
Yeah.
The greatest.
Well, I gotta say, man. Okay, guys, we're gonna close it out.
I have a soccer game 30 minutes away from here.
And it's in 30 minutes. Oh, well, damn, it's in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's in 20 minutes. The game is starting.
In 20 minutes.
In 20 minutes.
And you have yet to.
So 20 minutes from now, I'll be on a soccer field playing, hopefully, if there's no traffic, which probably there is traffic.
Yeah, and you still have to get ready.
And I still have to get ready.
And drive there. Yeah, but I'll be here. I'll be at home. I'm about to get cozy. I'm about to have a little dinner. And then I'm going to edit this whole pod. I'm going to have myself a drink.
Wait, I thought, are you going to edit it?
What you mean? Of course. This has to go live tomorrow.
Okay. I want to edit.
But you're doing something else?
Yeah.
But we love you guys. We hope you enjoyed this little unpopular opinions / hot takes episode. We just wanted to do something lighthearted and fun.
Yeah.
We felt like the last couple episodes were really like intense and like specific.
The last few, like I feel like the whole season 2, it's been just like some good.
It's been like hit after hit after hit.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if I met someone at the coffee shop today that listens to the pod. I'm so sorry, I forgot your name, but she was so sweet. I think she was there with her friend, and she said that she listens to the What's the Juice podcast.
I love meeting people that listen to the podcast.
Yeah,
because I feel like they know me, like they know.
No, yes, exactly. But that's like the cool thing. I always appreciate when someone. This is the thing that I don't hate it, but when someone DMs me and say, "Oh, I saw you there."
Someone commented that on my video. They're like, "I saw you at this place, but I didn't say hi." And I'm like, "Why not?"
Do you feel like I look intimidating? I feel like I'm very approachable. Especially if you listen to the pod, you should know. That's the thing. If you listen to the pod, if you don't know me,
like we really are like this.
But I'm just saying, right? Exactly. But if you don't know me and you don't know that I have a podcast, whatever. Maybe I look intimidating to you. I don't know.
Maybe it's because you're just tall.
Yeah, but
then they see me next to you, like.
That's so funny. All right, guys.
Okay.
I don't want to be late, which I will be late, but I just want to say shout out to everyone's dog. I hope you I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode.
Yeah, and don't forget to leave us a comment. Tell us what your if you disagree with any unpopular opinion we had, or if you have any other ones that you're like, this is some really good shit. Comment it below on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Leave us a review, like the video.
You know what I loved about the last episode when I said, if you got to the end of this podcast, right, I was listening.
Oh, what should it be for this one?
For this one, if you got to the end, this very moment right here.
Comment soccer.
No. Say, I want to say like, make it on time.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, that's bad. Yeah. I don't know.
Anyways, guys, we gotta close it out.
Yeah, we gotta close it out. We love you, and we'll see you next week
with another episode. Okay, bye.
All right, bye.